Not Tyrone texting, I'm on my way with no food again.
To Two Brown Girls with Wi-Fi, where opinions are free but wisdom is taxed at 7.25%. Today we're talking about living apart together, also known as I love you but I love my peace. LAT is when two people are in a relationship but choose to live separately, but because they value autonomy, or because his apartment smells like old ambition and hot Cheetos.
Now I'm just a guy whose fingerprints are illegal in 48 states.
I told my man he can come over when the moon is in the 7th house and not a second before.
Now I'm just a guy who's from turning into a giant spicy corn puff.
Exactly! You're diversifying your assets, honey. You got your HQ over here, and he's just a high-risk subsidiary you visit on the weekends. Pull up a chair and let me pour this tea before it gets cold. Because the streets of Twitter are currently underwater and the ancestors are weeping. Let's put some seasoning in this conversation. If we're talking about living apart together, or LAT, versus the soft life, we have to start with why women are running away from the traditional setup in the first place. Imagine a world, Lelah, where your bathroom counter is only covered in your serums. No stray whiskers, peace. That is the essence of Black girl magic.
There was this viral post about a woman who realized she hasn't watched her own shows in 2 years because her husband doesn't like subtitles. She's been watching documentaries for 700 days straight. 2 years of tanks and airplanes? Chloe, she's a prisoner of war in her own living room. That's not a marriage, that's a hostage situation. She said she forgot who she was before she started sharing a remote. It's like her personality just dissolved into his. People think if you don't share a fridge, you're not serious. I'm serious about my peace. I'm serious about my Netflix algorithm not being ruined by the history of tanks.
Yes, go, run, what a play, unbelievable, touchdown, oh yeah. Come on, defense, hold them. Men often appreciate not having to lose their independence to be in a relationship. Whether it's after a fight or you just need to recharge your social battery alone, solitary time in a relationship is important.
In the quiet living rooms of America, many women endured battles of their own.
And that's why LAT-RAT relationships were invented.
I was on the timeline this morning and I saw a thread that made my spirit leave my body. This girl moved in with her man to build a legacy, right? She posted a picture of her anniversary dinner and it was a singular chicken wing and some unseasoned boxed mac and cheese.
Not a singular wing, Lelah. That's not a legacy, that's a hostage situation. Did he at least pay the light bill?
Girl, the comments found out they are splitting the rent 50-50. But she's the one doing the laundry, the dishes, and apparently the grocery shopping for his vision. Then you have the soft life crowd. They say it's low pressure and minimal commitment structure. Girl, low pressure is just code for I'm not doing your laundry and I'm not guaranteed to be your +1 to your cousin's wedding. That's not a lifestyle, that's a subscription service.
It's about personal growth over a shared household. Growth is fine, but if I'm soft living with you for 3 years and I still don't know your middle name, we aren't growing, we're just hovering. LAT is for the women who want their autonomy. You stay at your place, I stay at mine. The recess or restramication, though. It requires a lock he doesn't have the key to, Chloe. That's the communication.
My bad.
See, this is why some of y'all choosing LAT.
Love him, but don't trust him with your delicate.
He got a good heart, but he got the laundry IQ of a Roomba.
I can handle it.
Leah, I'm reading about LAT living apart together. It's basically being locked in without having to share a bathroom. Hallelujah! You mean I can love you from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., then go home to my silk pillowcases? No arguing about who left the chicken out to thaw?
Sign me up.
They say it actually makes you closer because you aren't fighting over the remote. You don't have to see his mama's Tupperware taking up space in your fridge every Sunday. Let's talk about the soft life. Soft life is just the polite way of saying I am too grown to be folding your crusty gym shorts.
Two brown girls with Wi-Fi. Two brown girls with podcast. Love and constant physical proximity aren't the same thing. More couples feel empowered to make their relationships fit them, rather than forcing themselves into a one-size-fits-all structure.
Why boundaries matter. Boundaries help you protect your emotional, physical, and mental health. Avoid burnout and resentment. Stay aligned with your values. Prevent codependency and enabling. Build trust and strengthen relationships. Boundaries can be physical, touch, environment, LAT, the seasons of life.
This journey looks different in every season. While the young may find themselves apart by circumstance,